You see that? God's favor. Because Oliver Sykes gave me a hug. Hey there, how are you today? I hope you're good. I'm okay. I'm a little bit sick. I got a cold while in Vegas for the When We Were Young festival. It's just because my dumbass thought that just because it was Vegas, it was never gonna get cold in there. I know. But you know what? Despite everything, despite me getting sick, the festival getting canceled, all the controversies, I had a really fun time. And for today's video, I'm gonna tell you everything about it. If it was worth it, if it was not, all of those things. But before we jump into it, can you please like the video and get subscribed? Come on, don't make me throw the I'm sick card. Don't make me. When We Were Young Festival is this new music festival that takes place in Las Vegas and is literally the dream lineup for all of us that were kids or teenagers in the early 2000s. Because just for you to have an idea, this year's we had Paramore, Bring Me the Horizon, Panic at the Disco now, but we should, Avril Lavigne, My Chemical Romance. Years ago, like a million years ago, I tweeted that it would be perfect to have a festival with this exact lineup. I just added Green Day and Blink-182. 2023, Green Day, Blink-182 headlining. We don't. And this year, 2022, was the first time that this festival happened, and that's already when all the controversies start. As you can see, the lineup is almost too good to be true, and that's what a lot of people were saying. It was kind of sketchy that a music festival that just happens one day with all of those bands in the middle of the main street of Las Vegas. Your guys' trust issues are harder than mine. When I saw all of the bands posting about it, I was like, no. So since we start talking about the controversies, we can go down this road. Another thing that people were complaining about is that the festival is happening is 65 bands for just one day. They did add other 2 dates later, but it's the same lineup. If it's that many bands for just one day, for how long is this set gonna be? You know, like 15 minutes each? Kind of. I agree with that, but after going to it, I totally changed my mind. First, it's late October. At this point, we're all tired. We're ready to end the year. Bye. And one thing that I loved about there is that personally, I have never seen something similar, but the main stagers, they are right next to each other. They're literally neighbors. The black stage is here, the pink stage is here. Let's suppose that Paramore is playing at the pink stage right now. The screen for the black stage is gonna be on as well. It's basically a really big stage divided in two, which is really smart. So for Paramore to start, Bring Me the Horizon has to end. Everything has to be very organized because otherwise it's gonna screw the whole festival. You also don't have to worry about anything because you're gonna be in your spot. If I'm not mistaken, a complaint that I saw is that the VIP area was too big, was almost half of it, and a lot of people were complaining about that because let's suppose that I really want to see Paramore, Barrier, and everything. I can't. But that's kind of complicated because if you stop to think, the VIP paid to have a good view, so it has to be somewhere. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. But like me, for example, I was not an emo kid. I like Bring Me the Horizon, Paramore. I liked Avril Lavigne until I saw her live, but we don't have to get into that right now. So for me, that wanted to see the headliners, perfect. I got to see everyone in one day vibes. Let's say that I'm a big fan of Bring Me the Horizon and I never saw them live, and I'm considering where I should spend my time, money, and energy. I would go to a solo show because then of course you're gonna have a longer set, you have more chances to see the songs that you like and everything, while in the festival it's gonna be a really short set list, and their set list was very short. That's why even though Oliver Sykes gave me a hug, it wasn't my favorite Bring Me the Horizon concert, but considering the overall experience, in what universe I would have the chance to see My Chemical Romance after Paramore? That was after Bring Me the Horizon. Never! Unless you want to see literally every single name in the lineup. Every music festival is like that. It's impossible to see everything. No, you have to get over your FOMO. And they added 2 more dates with the same lineup. So at the end of the day, it's better this way because then everyone, you know, more people have a chance to experience that. You have the beautiful bear. It's not very useful, but it's cute. You have the skateboarding ramp that now that I'm thinking, I don't know if you can rent a skateboard or if you already bring your own. I don't know. You also have a lot of food. I loved their food. They also have a Google station where you can take pictures. They give you a phone. You have to give your ID in exchange, okay? Because then you can take really cute pictures in there and all of those things. But honestly, since it's a one-day music festival, the chances are that you're not gonna get bored at any second at all because you're always gonna have some different band to watch. One of the things that I love the most is the fact that you can get in and out anytime that you want. I had a wristband. I don't really know how it works for GA, for example, that you didn't. You just had the ticket. But I saw a lot of people doing that, and it's right in the main street of Las Vegas. So let's suppose that you want to go back to that hotel. Like, I stayed in an Airbnb with a group of friends, but two of my friends, they stay like a 10-minute walk from the festival, maybe not even that, in a very nice hotel. You can go back to the hotel and take a nap. You can go get Starbucks if you want. To me, what was worth it is that it was so cold. I'm still sick. 2 weeks later, I'm still sick. It was so cold. I literally thought that I was gonna die at some point, and I'm not even being dramatic. This level of cold, I was crying, so I had to leave. I was lucky enough that they had a souvenir shop literally next to the festival, so I got to buy pants. It was the ugliest pants that you're ever gonna see in your life. I'm actually using it now, and you know what? It's not that bad. I can hold the look. It's just because I'm in pajamas. What I'm trying to say is that it literally saved my life. The fact that you can go out and in of the festival anytime that you want. My hair, I'm not even joking. I always braid my hair in music festivals, but this time I didn't. I was with so many clothes on, and I was like, okay, the wind is bad, but it's not gonna be that bad. It was bad enough to cancel the first day of festival. Like I said, it was 3 days of festival, but they had the same lineup. So if you had ticket for Saturday, your ticket wouldn't work for Sunday, and there you go. The first day of festival sadly was canceled because of the winds. I don't understand anything about the weather, and I cannot say yes, it was pretty bad. I know for a fact that I went on Sunday. I felt really cold. I got sick. The wind was literally killing me. You know when it cuts your face? The stage, for example, like depending on how strong the wind was, it could easily fall and someone get very hurt. Of course, we got upset because we had tickets for Saturday. I felt really guilty for a while because I had tickets for Sunday and I actually had a lot of fun on Saturday. They had an extra Bring Me the Horizon concert because of that. We also went to emo night, so it ended up being a very, very fun weekend. But I know that this was like my context. It didn't help the reputation of the festival either. When the first day gets canceled, it's like, okay, maybe it was a scam. It definitely wasn't. It's just unfortunate that it happened that way. I saw a bunch of TikToks from people that they traveled there and things like that and they couldn't go. One thing that made me feel better is that I know people that they were at Kanye West or the Weekend shows and they canceled during the show. I have friends in Brazil, for example, that this year they were supposed to see Foo Fighters at Lollapalooza one day or something like that, like a couple days before Foo Fighters canceled because Taylor Hawkins passed away. You see how heavy it is? So yes, it's very upsetting and heartbreaking, but the festival was totally worth it. I had an amazing experience. I'm definitely going again next year. It's just that it's a great day. Vegas is a really fun city, not one of my favorite places in the world, I must say, but you do have a lot of things to do in there. You know, a lot of side parties happening, a lot of clubs, if that's your vibe. When the festival got canceled on Saturday before Bring Me the Horizon announced, we thought about going to escape room. So, you know, you have a lot of things to do. You're gonna have a great time. And if you don't go with a group of friends or something, you're gonna make friends in there for sure because it's a very specific music festival. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, please. Bye. Because today will be the night that I'll